Hello everybody and welcome to HDpiano. My name is Dan. In this lesson I'll show you how to play Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond. I've broken it down into 4 different videos, the first of which is for the intro and verse bits. Here they are. Ready and... verse. You can learn the full song over at HDpiano.com if you're not already there. And I've got a question before we dive in. I want to know what your favorite group sing-along song is. This one is definitely top ranking for a lot of people, I'm sure. You know, we get to the chorus, Sweet Caroline. It's probably killing you that I'm not singing it. Everybody knows that, ba, 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 right? So this is definitely that bar song, classroom song, wherever you are, everybody sings this song. Are there any others that I'm missing? Another one that comes to mind is maybe Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. Your thoughts? Comment below. Here's middle C, and we start right here. Important that I note before we begin, this is a melody version arrangement, so you'll hear sort of the vocal line in the piano part, because there's no piano part in the recording. So we have the luxury of focusing on the da-da-da-da, right, where it began. That's going to be in the piano. Although I do have an accompaniment options video over at hdpiano.com, so if you're accompanying a vocalist or playing in a band, maybe that video would be more tailored for you. So here we start with the intro, that intro build, and this also serves as the interlude later in the song. So we're almost building out of nothing, right? And by the way, we're in the key of B major, so we've got a lot of black keys here. Key of B major. It's a fun one, though, because it actually makes it a lot easier when you realize everything's a black note except for E and B. All right? So we're starting on F sharp in the left, C sharp in the right. Left hand's just plodding through these F sharps. Right hand is playing. That's C sharp, D sharp, E. And then down. And we have this swing, right? Da, 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 da. Like a marching horse. Then we come up here, and you can hear a trumpet in the recording up here. It's C sharp and E now. Just like that. And then we shift up once more to E and G sharp. Okay, so let's do that first intro, but really, really slowly so you can see what's happening here. 3 and 4 and... jump up. Those chords are G sharp and B, F sharp and A sharp, F sharp and D sharp, and then E and C sharp. And I forgot to mention also that when we go up here for the first time, the left hand goes to a power chord, a 5th on F sharp and C sharp. So that's our intro, all right? If we play it closer to tempo, it'll sound like this. 3, 4. Notice what I'm doing with the volume throughout the entire intro. I'm starting really soft, and I'm ending really loud. Okay, so that's what we call crescendo, and it's over the entire intro, that crescendo. The only other bit I wanted to mention about the intro was this is going to be the hardest. So work that up at slow speed. Just loop that little bit. Once you can do it really slow, or even slower than that if it takes it, then crank the speed up until you can play it at recorded speed. I think that's going to be the biggest stumbling block for a lot of you. But that is the intro and the interlude. Now the verse kicks in. Where it began. Left hand's playing B and F sharp here, but I'm actually going to ignore the left hand for a second. Right hand only. This is the melody line. Where it began, I can begin by knowing. So we have D sharp, E, F sharp. And then these three notes, C sharp, D sharp, E. And then the third phrase. So we have these three notes, B, C sharp, D sharp. And then we leap down to an F sharp. That's sort of the melodic construction for all the verse. Notice a little pattern there. We're sequencing this motif. All right. It's actually a really simple construction when you break it out to its simplest form. Now the nuances of the melody. You know the song, so you know how the words go, right? Where it began. You want to play like you'd sing. But then, let's see. I can't begin to knowing. I'm not so good with the lyrics, obviously. I know the chorus. But then I know it's growing strong. You want to match the lyrics is what I'm getting at here, okay? And then the last time we go up to C sharp, prior to the pre-chorus. All right, let's add the left hand in. It's doing this sort of light touch on this B power chord, B and F sharp. Then jump down to E power, which is E, B, E. Back to B. Now F sharp. And it can take over the right hand note. Now repeat all that. And then hands touching hands, right? You know the pre-chorus words. And we're going to learn all that, again, at HDpiano.com. But I'd like to go through this first intro and first verse one more time, and we'll do it at recorded speed. If you're still struggling with the tempo and there's bits that are hanging you up, remember, focus in on those parts, loop them at a very slow speed until you're able to advance. Okay, that's my tip for you practicing. Here we go, from the beginning. 2, 3, 4. Verse. All right, pre-chorus and chorus are next. We're getting to that big group sing-along, and we'll do all that at HDpiano.com. If you have song ideas, send them to requests.hdpiano.com. If you have social media, go find us and say hello. We will say hello back. And comment below on YouTube, what's your favorite group sing-along song? This might be a lot of yours. I'm Dan, HDpiano.com, the home of the hybrid piano lesson. I'll see you there.